Hello everyone, welcome to Beck's Craft and Spot. I'm Becca. How are you doing on this fine Thursday? It's been a nice day today. I'm just logging in here to my Facebook page so I can read the comments. Say hey when you hop on, let me know you're here. I have it pulled up. Hello, 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 everyone. Happy Thursday. I just had to stop in. Hi, Miss Lou. How are y'all? Hello. Thank you for scattering the buttons. Hi, Miss Sylvia. How are you? Welcome in. Let me know if it's the first time you've been watching. I had to stop at Hobby Lobby today because I could not find what I needed on Monday. The craft I wanted to do Monday, I'm doing it tonight because I could not find what I was looking for. This is going to be our first Americana craft, and I originally got these paper straws to do a project that Lizzie from Lizzie and Aaron did a few years ago, but I thought of something different that I want to do with them. So I picked up 2 packs of these straws just to make, hopefully I'll have enough. And then there were some other little cuties that I saw that I picked up. So look at, I have some little bitty miniature honey doodads, but this was 40% off of $3.99, so I went ahead and got it because I thought it was so cute. So that I'll do a project with that this summer. And then this was also 40% off. It was $8.99, and you don't have to use all these on one project. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I just thought this was the cutest little hanger thing. So I'm going to use that this summer. And then these beads, I just couldn't believe how many beads there are on this, and they're a good deal. They're only $4.99, but they are also 40% off. So I thought this was a good deal as well. And they had red ones. They had a string of red, a teal, the pink, black, white, and I think maybe yellow, but I can't remember. That might be all at my store. But $4.99 for all these beads plus 40% off. Wow. And then I also picked up this little thing. It's a little mason jar. And it says, "Life is short, make it sweet." And I thought that would be a cute little addition to a bow or something maybe. And then I got this today. It's Strawberry Patch, Pick Your Own. I thought that was cute. And it was $7.99, 40% off. And then I just got some letters. These were not on sale. The wood pile is not on sale this week. But I needed an S because I'm going to be creating a craft for a lady that I need to mail a package to. And then my husband's birthday, this next Monday, I'm going to be creating 2 signs. And we have a 69 Pro Street Camaro. And I just got some letters. I wish these were lowercase, so I'm not sure how I'm going to like it. But I got the CAM and then the ARO. I'm going to be creating a couple signs for him. for his birthday on Monday, so hopefully you'll be here for that. But I just wanted to show you the little doodads that I got today. Those will be fun craft things. Today, we're doing a reverse canvas. We're going to be using these straws. And then, but first, I'm going to be using this, I thought about using the wood hearts that I have, but I don't want to, I'd rather do a Valentine's Day project with those. So I'm going to trace around this heart, and then I'm going to cut it on the inside of the line. That way it'll be a little bit smaller than this. But I bought these, I ordered these hearts at Valentine's Day so I could do a craft with them. And I'm hoping hopefully I'll be able to see that. I'm hoping by next Valentine's Day I'll remember what I wanted to do with those, but I'm just going to use this and I'm going to try to use my scissors. Hopefully they'll cut through this. Oh, golly. That's going to be hard. I'm going to have to use my knife. This is pretty thick. I got this piece. I should have gotten the one. I should have just went to the Dollar Tree and picked up their foam board, but I didn't want to have to stop somewhere else because I already needed to pick up dinner too. So I just picked up, I just got this one piece that was $3.49 at the Hoblob. And hopefully I'm cutting this on the same line. But I'll trim the edge off here. I just go around the top here. Okay, how many scissors does it take to get this cut? or how many tools, I guess I should say. I really need to get me a small board to place underneath my projects when I'm cutting, so I don't mess my paper up. And it is easier to cut towards I almost cut all the way through on that side. I'm almost done. See here. This is going to be so cute. And I think I might have been scrolling on Pinterest or something and saw something similar to this or whatever, or maybe I saw some paintings, but since I wanted to do the craft with, the original craft was just a regular square or rectangle flag, but, and this is one of the primitive type of hearts too, so that makes it really cute. So, so what I'm going to do, I don't even have my, glue gun on yet. So while that's heating up, I can start getting my straws ready, because this part of the heart is just going to be the blue and white, the blue part, and then the stripes will be all the rest of it. So I'm hoping I have enough here to get the job done, which I'm sure I've got 100 straws, so I should have plenty. Hello, Miss Charlotte. How are you? And so I will have to use like more than one straw at times. But I'm gonna start by cutting this one side off, so it's just the blue and white. I'm gonna cut here. So, and I'll use this pencil to reform the straw. Good. I'm glad you're doing great. Thank you. Thank you for hopping in. I appreciate you. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. I was going to put them this way, but it actually needs to go this way. So I probably will, I'll probably have to start the stripes like right here. Interesting. Oh, and some of them don't have white on the ends of them, so I just need to cut them in the center. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I might have to trim that one off a little tad more because there's red on it. Trying to get just on that line. I hope everyone's had a great week. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Hi, Miss Charlotte. I think I said hi to you, but yeah. Hi, Miss Ann. How are ya? For some reason, this has been a long week. Has it been a long week for anybody else? Hello. I hope everybody's doing well. Has anybody started gardening yet? All my gardens have heck of a lot of weeds in them. It's been a long week for you too? Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Today's Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday more than Monday, but I was like in a depressed mood or something. I mean, I feel better right now, but I just was not feeling it yesterday and the day before. But I'm really excited that I decided to do those signs for my husband's birthday. I think those are going to be fun. And I'll be doing them on Monday. His birthday is on the 14th. I apologize if I didn't work every day. Good evening, Miss Beth. How are you? If I didn't have to work every day, I could get stuff like started or whatever, prepped before I come live, but I work, so I don't have that the opportunity to get things started. But I'm gonna I probably am gonna go sideways with the stars. I just think it'll look cute. And I'll probably glue them down and then trim it after. Yeah, I still have quite a few. I have a ways to go. Hi, Mrs. Suzanne. How are you? Thank you for hopping in. Hi, Miss Linda. How are you? I'm doing our first Americana project of the year. Aw. Well, I hope it gets better. I hope you have a good evening. Okay. What I'll do is, I'm going to keep cutting until I have enough straws for the blue. And then, I'll get those glued on, and then I'll just cut as I go, I guess. I'll do a few and then add. Or maybe I'll just cut all the ones. I'm going to need more of the stripe than I do the stars, obviously, so I'm going to have to cut them no matter what, but maybe I'll just do this whole pack and see how many I get, and then if I need, well, I'm going to need these. I don't know what's wrong with my yard, but ever since we moved in this house, I've had trouble growing things in my yard. I added a crabapple tree about 5 years ago, and it's doing really good, but I've got a crepe myrtle I planted at the same day that I planted the crabapple, and it took forever for it to grow. It would grow, and then the next year it would only get like 12 or 15 feet, something like, or not feet, inches. But then the next year it would be like it started all over from the ground up. And I eventually got so tired of worrying about if it was going to grow or not, I decided to transfer it to my backyard. And I ended up getting a new one of the 3 to 4 feet ones. And it did really good last year. I bought it I replaced it last year. And it's not growing this year at all. I'm so upset. So I think I'm gonna call the company and find out. I'm gonna make them figure out what. I know I bought it from the same place, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know, to be honest. I don't remember. Maybe I didn't get it from them. I don't know, but I ended up ordering another one today, and so because I'm gonna have to replace it again. And I've got one of those magnolia star bushes. Oh no, Miss Linda. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you get to feeling better. I know, I think I told you guys on Monday that Sunday night I could not sleep worth a darn, and that's why I wasn't on Monday, because I was so tired. And I was really tired, but to be honest, another reason why I wanted to wait till Tuesday to come on and see y'all is because I watch American Idol, and I was seeing, and we stream, we don't have cable, so I have to wait to watch it till Monday, till after Sunday night's episode I can watch Monday or after, and then Monday night's episode I have to watch after Monday. So okay, I think we're good on the star ones. I kind of want to get the star ones glued on, and then like after I trim the ones off, see how many of those I can use. Oh, that's a good idea, Miss Lou. Yes. Yes. I feel like when I get my back deck redone, I will do a lot of planter pots back in my backyard. But my front yard, it's funny because the previous house we lived in it 20 years. And it took me probably 18 years to figure out what kind of flowers and stuff I wanted in my garden. Or a garden. It took me 18 years to figure out how to do a garden that looked good, I guess I should say. Because I always had stuff planted, but I think I used to get some gardening books or something, like magazines, sent to me, and you know how I can't even remember now what the names of the gardening book magazines were, but some of them had like mapped out flower beds in there, and I just took one of those and bought my own flowers, like at nurseries around where I lived, and I've got like daylilies, and my front yard has, I didn't bring anything with me because when we had to move out of my house, when we sold it, we ended up having to rent for a couple of months because we hadn't found the house this house that we bought. We hadn't found it yet. It took I think when we went to buy a house, and this was, I want to say it was about 7 years ago. No, I think maybe 9 years ago now. I think it's been like 9 years we've been in this house. It doesn't seem like it's been that long. It just came up in my stories. We actually just sold our house like in we sold our house in May. We rented our neighbor moved out of his, our next door neighbor had moved out of his house and then turned it into a rental. And luckily he had just evicted some people. So we ended up renting the next door house for 2 months. And then we ended up finding this house and moved in here in July. But I can't remember how long, I can't remember the year now for some reason. Oh well, I'll have to figure it out and then I can let you know. But I put in the front yard, along the front of the house, I put the same flower bed in. So tomorrow night when I get home from work, my intention is going to be to go out and get the weeds out of the flower beds, because they're I don't even know what this weed is, but it's real sticky and it's tall. It's like up to my knees. Oh, thank you, Miss Cassie. How are you? Yeah, I love primitive hearts. So it's going to be really cute. But I'm wanting to paint my house this year. We have a brick home, so it's all brick, but the we have pillars on my porch, and they weren't even painted when we first moved in. We had to paint them. I could kick myself really, because I was going at the time that we moved into this house, I was a Scentsy consultant. And I was going to the convention the week that we signed our paperwork. Oh yes, I'm ready for Friday too, except for I'll be working this weekend, both days probably. Just because I'm probably going to be working both days for the next month again, or maybe even longer, I don't know, but probably until I get the, because I want to get a front door screen door, because we don't have one, and I wish I could open my front door. And I can't, because obviously there's not a screen. And the same with our back door. The back door doesn't have a screen. And I want to get a screen door for the back door, but I want one of those old rickety ones. This might be funny, but you know, the old rickety ones like your grandma had that went When is Mother's Day? Is that Sunday? Oh my goodness. I couldn't work last Sunday because it was my grandson's birthday party. And then the previous Sunday was my granddaughter's birthday. I didn't even know that this Sunday was Mother's Day, so that's pretty bad. I need to get cards for my mother-in-law and my mom. It is Sunday, so that stinks. Well, the only thing about the weekends, though, is I only work like 5 hours or less, so it really isn't that big a deal to me. And it's a good way to get me up out of bed, too. Otherwise, I'd sleep till noon, probably. So I might not work this Sunday. I don't know yet. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't work any more than... I wouldn't work really any more than 6 hours, because 6 hours or after you have to take a break or a lunch, and you have to clock out for that, so. Okay, so we're almost done. Just a handful more. No. A little more, maybe 2 handfuls left. And hopefully I just need this one pack. But I need to go to Lowe's to see. There's this flower that goes in the flower bed. The majority of the flowers that I have are perennials, but there are annuals that go in the flower bed as well. There's this flower called a viola, and I know I've seen them at Walmart in their gardening flowers. They're live flower plants. So I need to go stop there and see if they have any. Usually they sell out fairly fast. So I might stop there tomorrow after work. That way I can go ahead and plant them. But I also, I don't know if y'all remember, but last year I started a junk garden. I have an old vintage wheelbarrow and a cedar that I turned into a flower pot. And so I need to get some flowers for them. And I need, my husband has not been cutting where my flowers are in the backyard. And I am also upset because I have an old rickety ladder back there too. If you guys remember, that's the very first thing I put in the junk garden. But I put 2 climatises on that, and they did okay last year, but they died over the winter too. So I don't know. Okay. This is all done. And I'll look at them and make sure they're let's some white on the end. I'm going to trim it. And it has red on this end, so I'm going to trim it again. I will, I'll just look at them and make sure they look good before. I kind of want to go around this board and darken it up. I don't really want to leave it white. I thought this might work, but I don't think it is. I'm just going to take this Debbie's Design Diary DIY weathered wood and go around the edge. This is pretty much the same color as that stain. And when we get to the canvas, I'm going to go ahead and get this heart done first, and then I'm going to go over the canvas. We're going to do a reverse canvas, and I'm going to distress the back of it like wood planks. Oh, man. Oh, no. Miss Cassie, I'm so sorry. I had a lilac that was really pretty at my old house. I don't have one here. I should see if I can. I got a start from my mother-in-law when we first got the house. And, I put it in the worst place ever. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess because I was young and didn't know really that much about plants or whatever. But we had a pool at my old house. And I planted it, my lilac, I planted it on the other side, not the side where my back door was and where the deck was and all that. I put it on the opposite side of where the pool was. So it bloomed in the spring before it got warm enough to open the pool. So by the time we were able to open the pool, it was pretty much done blooming, and so I couldn't smell it. I could only smell it when I was, like, walking around my yard. I should have, sometimes, once in a while, I'd cut some and bring them in the house, but not too often. I should have done it more, just so I could smell them more, but I wish I would have planted it, like, on the other side of where we would be at all the time. I did so many, I had so many different projects at that house as far as my gardening and things. I had like over 50 rose bushes at one time. I don't know what I thought I was doing, but most of them I lost because plant some more what? The lilacs or rose bushes? My rose bushes ended up, I'll try to get another start from my mother-in-law. But I believe I ordered one time and I never received it or something, but somewhere I saw a lilac bush that was yellow, and I thought that was interesting, so I ordered it, but I don't think I ever received it. I'll have to look. Maybe I'll just buy one, because the one that my mother-in-law has is purple. Yeah, Miss Cassie, I will, after I get it set up again and cleaned up, because it's full of weeds right now. And I have an old rickety ladder. I have a wheelbarrow. I have an old bike. I have like a pitch. It's not a pitchfork. It's called something else, and I can't remember what the guy told me it was. But I have an old fork of some sort. And then 2 other tools too that I'm gonna attach to this these boards and hang them up for a clematis to grow up on. And then I have the cedar. So I'm gonna dry this real quick. Yeah. I'm just drying this paint on here so we can start gluing on the pretties. Okay, hopefully that's good enough. I'm gonna get rid of this jar. Oh, I just made a mess. Yuck. Okay. So now I'm just gonna start gluing these on, and hopefully it'll all work out. And I know some of these are gonna, ooh, I probably should just put the glue on the, I think I'm just gonna put the glue on right on here, and that way I can just stick this down. And I hope I'm putting them on straight too. Oh no. Let's pause. I should have been holding my head straight. I just reactivated that glue, and you know, I ended up ordering some more stick flat fast glue because that bottle that I had that I broke the lid off of, I never liked using it because it runs out like water. And I had no idea until the other day that that it comes in a thick and a thin. So that the one I have must be the thin. And I'm just holding this up so I make sure that it's all straight. Or it stays straight, rather. Thank you for making it, Margaret. I'm just working on this heart right now. That's what it looks like so far. It still doesn't look straight for some reason. I mean, if it's... It still doesn't look straight, but I'm not starting over again. I guess it'll be what it'll be. Hopefully it'll still be cute. And the background, doing the canvas should not take that long, because I'm just gonna like rusty it up, or grunge it up, and I'll probably just stain the wood, and then I'm gonna shiplap the canvas before I put it back on. I mean, it shouldn't matter that these aren't going like straight across, because the heart really isn't straight anyway. I think I'm just going to do one more. Got all kinds of oh, did you, Margaret? Miss Joanne, it's okay. I'm just glad you're here. How's your day been? I hope it's been good. Oh, the stick fast, Miss Cassie. What did I do with it? The stick fast. Remember, it was glued on and I broke the tip off of the cap. And this stuff is like water. It's really thin. Yeah, it says thin on there, and I didn't know, so I ended up ordering the thick one, because that's the one you need. Make sure you get the thick. Okay, so I don't really have to trim off that much. See, now I didn't have to trim off as many as I thought I was going to have to. So I can put this piece right here. And then I'm just trying to fill in this spot right here. Hopefully I'll be able to trim that off a little bit, just a tad. I want to use as many of these little ones as I can. I think I'm going to go ahead and just use the long ones right here, and then I'll be able to trim them off and then use the rest of them down here below. I'm just going to hold these for a second so they'll dry real good. Oh yeah, that's pretty big, isn't it, Margaret? Yeah. Miss Cassie, yeah. I ordered it today, and I ordered some ribbons to use to make bows with for 4th of July. Okay, so I'm just going to trim these off. I'm getting glue everywhere. It's stringy. That's something, I need to get another box of glue sticks is what I need to order. Because I'm about out. I only have maybe 4 sticks left. Okay, so that's what I've got now. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just keep adding until and this end is not straight, so I'm just going to trim it. I don't know why when I do that. Maybe because of the angle of it or something, it doesn't go straight. There's going to be a line there, but there's nothing really I can do about it. Okay. Almost done with this part. Thank you so much, Miss Lou. Thank you, Margaret. Right here where I'm putting these together, though, there's a line. I don't know. I can't tell if you guys can tell or see it or whatever. But I can. But there's nothing really I can do about it. Okay, those ones are getting to be too short. So I'm gonna have to let me glue these two on and then and then I'll have to use another one. Oh man, I smushed it. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Almost done. All right, y'all. The stars are done. So now I feel like I should start in the middle and work my way like this. Or maybe I should start up here in the center. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to computer went to sleep. Thank you, Miss Cassie. Come on. Yes, they are straws. They are straws. They come in a pack like this of 50, and they're $1.99 right now at Hobby Lobby. I stopped today to get these 2 packs because I had already bought a pack. I had already bought 2 packs, and I don't know where they are. I can't find them. So and I originally got them to recreate a project that Lizzie did a while back ago. It's kind of gonna look like it's wavy. Hopefully that's the effect it'll give. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to start trimming some of these reds off a little bit. I'm still going this way because I've added glue and I don't want it to like get too dry. But I kind of want to go over here and probably messed this up too. This was probably supposed to be red or white. Yeah, I did mess it up. Oh well. I'm gonna put this little red piece right here underneath this part. Oh no. Shoot. That one piece I added a red, and now I'm having to add a white because there's still some showing. Hopefully it'll all work out. It's not supposed to be perfect anyway, so that's something to think about. Oh, thank you. Hopefully it'll look cool when I get it done, because I know they're all not going to be even now. I think I'm thinking I'll probably end up having to open my other pack of straws too, because it doesn't look like I'm gonna have enough to finish this. At least I don't think so. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh no. These are not going straight. They are going crooked. Uh-oh. I hope so. I hope so, because there's this one part right here that's gonna be pinched. See, if I put this one in here, if I put this one right here, it's gonna leave a gap right in here, a little gap. So I'm not sure. You're right, Miss Cassie. But it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to try to, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one in, I guess, and then, oh shoot. I'm just gonna finish what I can and then I'll fix that area. Oops. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to need a few more out of the other package to get this done. And after I trim it, it's going to look so stinking cute. I feel like I should take that piece and put it down in there. Oh, shoot. I'm looking for a tool that I can use. Maybe I can just use this. Okay, and then can you tell that I smushed a straw and put it in there? Okay, Miss Cassie. You have a great weekend or great evening, and thank you so much. Let's see. Okay. Not sure how many more I'm gonna need. And I can save these. Hey, Fancy Pants, how are you? Good to see you. I am. I don't know if you saw my message where I had gotten your oils. I've received them, but I haven't started using them yet because I'm a bad procrastinator and don't get started on stuff. And I think I asked you what kind of cleanser you use, but I don't know if you ever saw that message. So if you can let me know, I would appreciate that. And I think I'm gonna get that oil mixed up this weekend so I can start using it. I do have those. I've had those tools. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just doing my first Americana tonight. A reverse canvas. I'm just getting this heart together, and then we'll do the canvas real fast. Because I feel like this is taking forever. Let's see here. Just getting this together real quick. Trying to get this together real quick. Okay. So, and I found out, oh, the daughter that hasn't talked to me in like 5 months, she needed help with her car last weekend. So now we're talking again. And she told me that my granddaughter wants to have her birthday party here, which is coming up here in June. So I told her that was fine. I've got to get my house straightened up for that party. So I'll be doing that this weekend. I'll be trying to get that room finished this weekend. Tomorrow night when I get home, I plan on doing my garden. And, okay. Nice. Oh, okay. What's the brand name of the goat milk, Lisa? Have you looked on Amazon to see if they carry it there? I have some cleanser that that I use, but I don't really know how good it is for me. Oh my goodness, I think that's a little... But I want to use stuff that's good. Ew, I just spit everywhere, sorry. Okay, thank you. I need to get my skin figured out for sure, because since I've lost all my weight, it's funny because ever since I had kids, I've been pretty heavy. And I really didn't know who I looked like really, but my grandma I know was really heavy when she was alive. And my aunt told me one time that I look like my grandma. And which is fine and everything, but now that I've lost so much weight, I look like my mother. And that scares me. And it's weird, it's really weird because like I see myself in the mirror, obviously, and I had to renew my driver's license this year. And when I looked at my driver's license, I'm like, that is not me. It's like I see myself one way It's like I see myself one way in the mirror, and then when I see a picture of me, it's like totally different. And it's like showed it to my husband. I said, "Is this what I look like? This is not me." It was pretty funny. I'm just adding this little piece right here on the end here. Hopefully it won't pop off when I go to trim it. Oh, I need a white piece right there. I don't know how good that's going to hold. Hopefully it'll... If it pops off, I'll just have to glue it back on, but when I go to trim... This is too cute. And I'm not going to fill in these little holes right here because I can use the longer piece, the pieces that I trim off, I can use those. Oh, thank you, Miss Lisa. Okay. You're sweet. I've got something stuck in between there, but that's what I'm almost done. I'm almost done with this part. Hopefully I don't, I'm getting to that part where I'm, having to smush them together again. Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to go. I don't know, I'm not sure how I should have started this. I feel like if I started it a different way, it might have went better. But as far as it not being straight, you know what I mean? Oh, cool. Okay. Thank you. I'll look my computer is messed up. Okay. I'll look on Amazon when I get off here and see if I can find it. Oh, oh shoot. I love how these straws are going on because it looks like they're waving, like the flag is waving. Okay, so I'm going to trim this off. I'm going to trim this off and then we'll finish filling it in with the pieces. And I'm using these little bitty scissors because I want to try to get as close to the backer as I can. Hopefully that looks okay. I don't know why this is so hard to cut. Hopefully, maybe it's the glue. Oh, that looks like crud. I think I'll put some distress around the edges, that way if they look jagged, maybe that'll help it look better, the stain. We're almost done with it though, y'all. I feel like this edge might need another piece right here. Oh, I haven't trimmed this part right here. Okay, let's go ahead and, nope, I need one longer than that. Well, I might need, I'm getting this glue everywhere. Okay, I got that part done. I just need to do this little triangle and then put one up here on the edge. Okay. I'm trying to hurry, y'all. I picked up dinner on the way home, and my husband wasn't home when I got home. I called and he was still at work. I wonder if I can make that work. So I always get one egg roll and one pack of ragoons. Thank you, y'all. And we split those. So since he wasn't home, I was gonna eat dinner with him and then hop on. And I need a glue stick. But since he wasn't home, I just ate a little bit. I just ate a half an egg roll, so I'm going to have to eat my dinner when I get off here. And then I hope that doesn't mess up my sleep, because I'm supposed to take my medicine 2.5 hours after when I go to bed, but I'm supposed to eat like 2.5 hours to 3 hours prior to that. So it has already digested and it's not really in my system or whatever. My narcolepsy medicine is what I'm referring to. And I just wanted to put that extra piece right there. And then let's figure this out over here. Okay, so this looks like it'll be good. Because I feel like if I what am I trying to say? I feel like thank you, Miss Lou, Margaret. I feel like if I eat and then take my medicine too soon after that, it doesn't let me fall asleep like it should, if that makes sense. Let me see. What am I trying to do here? This is so stinking cute. Oh no. It hangs over too much, y'all. That is it's like cutting it open. Oh well. All right, we finally got it done. Isn't that neat? That is so cool. Okay, that took forever. So, so hopefully this part won't take that long. I'll try to hurry through it. I'm just going to cut this off. Thank you, thank you. I don't know how to fix this. It fell out one day and I thought it just went in there, but it falls out all the time now. So I'm just going to take this canvas off of here and we're going to paint it. Whoops. And then we're going to just glue it back onto the back of it, if that makes sense. Okay. If I can get this off. And then we're also, thank you, Fancy Pants. We're just going to, I didn't cut through all the way down, so I'm having a there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and stain this so it'll be nice and pretty. And I still haven't found my spray bottle. I thought it was down there on the floor, but I'm not seeing it. And where's my Waverly? Well, I have a feeling that I have a feeling that I used it and I did not put it back where it belongs, apparently. So we're just going to use Dark and Decrepit because I don't know where my Waverly is. And I'm just going to use a baby wipe to put this on because I don't have my water bottle. If I had my water bottle, then I would just spray it and use a paintbrush. Okay, thank you, Miss Joanne. I will try that. Just rub this in all over the sides and the top and the inside if you want to. I like the Waverly. It gives like a oak color tone or a honey oak or whatever. But this is more like a burnt wood look. So I like it too. It's a little bit darker than the Waverly. I'm almost done here. See? That's a real pretty brown. And I'm just going to lay it over here out of the way for a second so we can get the canvas part done. So I'm just going to probably eyeball it because I do not know where my I always pile everything on top of each other, so I don't know where my ruler is. I have one of those wide rulers, the 2-inch wide, so I could that would work perfect for shiplap. But I guess I could. Well, this isn't even the same length or width or whatever. Oh. It's my lucky day. And I have 2 of these things, so I need to make sure I keep at least one of them where I know where it's at. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just use my paint pen to do the lines on here. And then that way the lines will be dark and I'll just be painting in between them. I'm going to do this one again because it didn't come out all the way. There we go. I'm going to use my Debbie's design diary. It's the weathered wood, and I also get mine from Lori over at miltonsdaughter.com. So I'm just going to use a dry chippy brush to do my lines. So, does that look good? It's really not, you really can't mess this technique up. You just make sure you use a dry brush, and then I think that looks pretty good. I'm just going to dry it. If you wanted to, you could go over your lines with the paint. But I think it looks good with the paint pen. Alrighty. So I'm just going to glue this right onto the back of this frame, and then I'll trim the excess off. I'm just wanting to make sure my lines are straight. I think that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to go right on the back of this. And since this other fabric is already stapled to the frame, it should attach pretty well. Just going to make sure I press it down really good. Oh no. Are you kidding me? I didn't think about that. Oh no. Oh geez. What am I gonna do? I gotta make it fit in here. Let me see. See, I really should have cut it inside the line when I said I was going to. At least I didn't grunge up the edges yet. So... Just don't let me cut off a finger. I don't know what I was thinking. Miss Beverly. Hey girl, how are you? I don't know. Does that side look good? I think I did a pretty good job. So let's take some of this side off. Uh-oh. I think I cut down on that one too far. Maybe there. I don't want to take too much off and then it not look right. Oh, cool. That'll be nice. We're almost done. Hi, Miss Janet. How are you? Uh-oh. I got some paint on it, but oh well. It'll just be part of the grunge. Let's try it now, y'all. Oh, man. It's still too big. I took a lot off. And it's still too big. All right, let's take some more off, y'all. Wow. If I just... We'll get it done one of these way somehow. Is this one of those crafts I'm just supposed to throw across the room maybe? Almost. Well, shoot. This looks super cute in my head. I didn't realize it was so much bigger though. And then just like some of the blue on this side. Let's see. Hopefully, I just don't want it to look awkward. Oh my goodness. Y'all, it fits. And it still looks cute. Okay. Wow, that was a chore. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my walnut stain and go around the edges. Yeah, it's the first Americana project of the year. And it has been a challenge. Just scrunching it up around the edges a little bit. Why not just do it all the way around? Okay, I am going to go ahead and glue this in there, and then we'll trim off the back, or the edges around the back. And I am only using hot glue, so this will not be able to go outside. And I'm just going to take my scissors and trim this off. Hopefully I don't cut. Hopefully I don't cut into the glued part is what I was going to say. Thank you. And if I can find my stamps, I was gonna put a message on it. I don't know why I'm leaning over trying to cut that, but that is so cool. Okay, let me see here. Trying to find some material I can use. I like this old grungy drop cloth fabric. I'm not sure how big I need it. Did not cut that good. There we go. Maybe it won't take this much. I'll try to like put it to the side. I thought about putting America, Land I Love is what I want to put on here. And I just thought that I don't really know where my ink pad is. I guess I can use that little square piece thing that I use to distress it. And these, I got these from Hobby Lobby. I've apparently never used them before. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so these stamps leave like the square part. I'm not sure how well I like these. There's America. I know it's backwards. I'm sorry. And I'm not good at spacing either, so it's probably going to look a little wonky. Use half of the alphabet just to create this sign. Can you make that out? I feel like I should go over it with the paint pen or something. All right. Oh, that looks better with it being shorter. I like more of the heart showing. So I'm just going to glue this on. That is too cool. I love this. I'm trying to think for, let me see what kind of beads I have that I can make a hanger with. I do have, this is, it probably looks black, but it is navy blue. I'm just going to see if I can find enough. I mean, I have plenty of white, but I don't know that I have I don't know how many reds I have, and I don't know how many of the navy blues I have. Well, there's 3 red and 3 white. There's another navy blue. 3, 6, 9. I'm sorry this is really loud. And here's another navy blue. But I need let's see here. Okay, so we need an even number. I'm trying to figure out how I want to put these together. Oh, come on. I just messed up my whole rope. I'm doing the 2 whites on the ends, and then doing the red and blue in the center of the white ones. I should have put a knot in between after the white ones, but I didn't think of it. I thank you all for hanging on with me. Hey Tom, how are you? I messed up the string, so now it's not wanting to do what it's supposed to do. And this, oh, where's my tool? I can't find my awl tool. Oh my goodness. Miss Janet, I think I have one. I just don't know what I ever did with it when I bought it. It's probably around this garage somewhere. I think I got it cleaned out though. I used a zip tie. Hi, Miss Gay. How are you? Oh my goodness. All right. As soon as I get this hanger done, we'll be done with this project. And then Monday I'll be working on those signs for my husband's birthday. I can't wait to do those. Oh yeah, that was right. The red goes on first. We almost got it, y'all. This turned out so stinking cute. I'm kind of proud of this project. Now I've got a white one that's all crudted up. I'll have to find my awl. It works really good at cleaning these beads out. It's actually not mine, it's my husband's, but I've had it for years in here and he's never said anything about it, so I'm sure it's on this table somewhere. I just don't know where. Oh no. Just one more bead. There we go. I think I'm gonna come on. This is the last one. Here we go. We did it, y'all. Yeah. Yes, Miss Cassie. I'm almost done. I'm putting the finishing touch on the bead hanger. Does it need a raffia bow on it? Does it need a bow on it? I had a raffia bow that I made for something. I'm putting it on there. Then I'm just going to attach these to the back like so. And let's see. I thought I had wood pieces up here, but I guess not. Ooh, yuck. A package fell in my glue dish thingy. And I'm just going to hold these here for a second because I don't want them to come loose. I'm just putting a good amount on there. Yes, the raffia bow, that's right, it does, Miss Cassie. As soon as this starts hardening up, it'll be good to go. I ought to help. I'm going to put a little dab of glue under where the knots go. That way it'll help keep the handle, the hanger up. But something else that would be cute on here is little faux knots. Thank you, Miss Cassie. I like it pretty well. I'm sure there's something similar to this out there somewhere, but I like I said earlier, I was thinking about doing an old craft that that Lizzie did one time. I was gonna redo one of her crafts, and then I was thinking about these hearts, the wood hearts I have, but I thought, well, I don't really want to use the wood because I can do something for Valentine's Day with the wood, so I just used the wood heart as a template to use the foam board to attach these straws to. So that's what I did. And I'll just there. That is so cool. Okay, so what I did was I had a pack of this is an 11 by 14, I believe, and frame. It was a canvas. I took the canvas off and used it as the backer. And then the foam board I used to attach this. Did she? I thought it was Lizzie that did that, Miss Janet. Maybe it was Erin. But one of them, that's the idea that I was thinking about doing, and then I switched over to the heart. So So it was one of them. If it was, you're probably right. I thought it was Lizzie, but it was probably Erin. So that's the idea I had, to recreate the flag with the straws. But then I switched over to the heart, and then wanted to do the reverse canvas. So I either got the canvases from Hobby Lobby, or I got them from Amazon. Okay. Yeah, that's the idea that I had from Erin. And so I just reversed the canvas, used the canvas part as the backer on here, used the foam board. You can get foam board at Dollar Tree for $1.25, but I just picked the one I used up at Hobby Lobby since I was there today. I had bought straws to do the flag, but when I don't know what I did with them, so I had to get more to do this today. And so the straws also came from Hobby Lobby, and then I just used this drop cloth. It's a painter's drop cloth. I got it from Amazon. And then the raffia, I'm not sure where it came from. And these beads are also from Hobby Lobby. But see how I put the faux knots on the front here that make it look so cute. So I am so glad you all hung out with me tonight, and I'm glad you like this project. I wish I would have measured it better, and I wouldn't have had to chop it up after doing all that work to it, but it all turned out in the end. Thank you, Miss Janet. I appreciate all you guys. You have a good night, have a good Friday, and a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Love yins.